Hi everyone and welcome back to another crypto video. In this video, I'm just going to be talking about Hashflare, and it's actually been about 60 days since I started cloud mining with Hashflare. And so this is a 2 months update on how good or how bad the Hashflare is going. So what I would like to do is first of all go back to my very first video, which I made in December, and this was when I just started mining with Hashflare. Now, if you were to check in this video, um, I put in my statistics. I put in my mining power, which is 3.5 terahashes, and the purchase price at the time was about $450. So I put in all the statistics up there, and then I clicked on calculate. And so in a month, according to this calculator, I should have been making about $219 at that time. Now remember, this was at that time's Bitcoin exchange rate, which was about $18,000. Right now, Bitcoin's exchange rate is about $10,000. But anyway, my goal with cloud mining has always been to make more Bitcoins and not more US dollars. I'll just explain that in one moment. But anyway, I was supposed to make about 0.0142 Bitcoins every month. And it's been 2 months and I've only made 0.019 Bitcoins. And so you can see if I was to make about 0.0142 Bitcoins every month, in 2 months I should have had about 0.0284 Bitcoins. Now the problem with Hashflare is that number one is the Bitcoin mining difficulty keeps increasing, and number two is the maintenance fee. It's extremely high at the current Bitcoin prices, and I'm really feeling the pinch because of that maintenance fees. So I actually like to keep a track of how much I am making every day with my cloud mining contract, and I usually just put in from my history in Hashflare. I put in what I've earned every day and how much I have paid in maintenance fee, and I like to know that how much percentage of my earnings am I paying in maintenance fees. What's my net earning every day? And at the current exchange rate for about 10,000, how much am I actually making in US dollars? Just to keep a track of when I get back my investment of about $570, and that's my running balance over there, and then that's a break even. Now I also like to keep a track of the difficulty increase every time. Um, so you'll see the green lines over here, the ones where are the days when the Bitcoin difficulty increased. And I just like to calculate it as a percentage of the previous difficulties to see how much the percentage increase was. So on the 19th of December, the Bitcoin mining difficulty went up by about 18%. And here you can see what exactly the effect of that was. So I was making about $4. This was a referral bonus, so I wouldn't count that. I was making again about $4, 3.8, $3.8, and immediately the difficulty went up. I fell down from about 3.7 to about 3.1, 3.3, 3.2, $2, and you can see I kept falling. Uh, so I was earning much less than I was earning before the Bitcoin mining difficulty increase. Then I decided to purchase about zero point 0.5 terahashes extra over there, so that's where the $76 you're seeing is a minus. Um, then again, the Bitcoin difficulty increased by about 3% over there on the 2nd of January. So that wasn't a really significant increase. As you can see, 3.64, I was earning about 3.89, 3.96, and then I started earning about $4. I think I did actually change my pool settings somewhere over here. And so the pools were finding more blocks, and that's why you can see my earnings were increasing slightly. Anyways, after another 15% increase in difficulty on the 13th of this is on the 13th of January. You can see I was earning about over $4 every day, and then I started earning about $3.5 every day. And so each time the difficulty increases, my earnings go less and less and less. You'll see in between the green lines. Over here, I was earning about $3. Over here, about $2.5, and then now I am earning about, again, about $2 flat. So each time the Bitcoin mining difficulty goes up, I will be earning less and less and less of bitcoins and even US dollars. Now, another thing that I don't like about Hashflare is the maintenance fee. I really wish Hashflare would just have an option, just to accumulate the maintenance fee, say, on a weekly basis or a monthly basis and just charge me in US dollars. I absolutely hate the fact that they deduct it every day in bitcoins. If you look at the fee percentage, because of the fluctuating exchange rates, if the price of Bitcoin is really high, I pay a lower fees because the fees is in US dollars. But if the price of Bitcoin, as it has been falling, you can see I've been paying more and more and more in Bitcoin mining fees, in the maintenance fees. Sorry. And how much have I actually paid out Hashflare in Bitcoins? You'll see that if I was sum it up, I've paid about 0.0142 Bitcoins to Hashflare just for maintenance fees, which is a ridiculous amount if you ask me. Because if I was to multiply this at the current exchange rate of about 10,000 per Bitcoin, I've paid them $142 in maintenance fees for 2 months. And so I invested about 570, um, $570, and then I paid them about $142 in maintenance fees. So I've paid Hashflare about $712. Now the question is that am I actually going to be able to make that money back unless the Bitcoin price goes really high? Supposing if it was to go up to about again 20,000, which is the all-time high, um, that's the point, I'd expect to make sort of my money back at some point. Um, Now, another thing you have to actually note about Hashflare is that um, with with all this with the Bitcoin mining difficulty going up and the exchange rate falling down, there's a very good likelihood that your contract can actually get cancelled. Just suppose for a moment that if the Bitcoin price falls to about $3,000 and the Bitcoin mining difficulty keeps going up, you'll see that okay, this sheet doesn't actually show that, but what you need to understand is that if the Bitcoin mining difficulty goes up and the Bitcoin price keeps falling at this rate, you'll end up paying more and more and more in maintenance fee, and eventually your contract will not be profitable and it will get cancelled before the time period of 1 year. So that's all for my update on 60 days. They've got a Valentine's discount of about 10% going on, but I'd still say, it's not really profitable at the current prices of $2.2 per 10 gigahashes. That's about $220 per terahash. It's not really profitable at the moment, and I'd say just don't I'll probably not invest anything more into it. Now, the reason why I actually started cloud mining was because I wanted to end up with more Bitcoins and not more US dollars. So at the time when I started mining, the Bitcoin price was about 18,000 and invested about $570. So about 570, if I was to divide that by about $18,000, I was supposed to, if I just, bought the bitcoins at that time, I would have had 0.0316 bitcoins at that time. And I just felt the price of Bitcoin was too high to buy at that time, and that's why I invested in cloud mining. So you can see if I made about zero point 0.0, you can say about 0.02 if I was to just round this up a little bit, because probably tomorrow I will end up with about 0.02 Bitcoins. So I have made about, you can say 0.02 divided by 0.03 um, times 100%. That is 66% of my investment back from my cloud mining in about 2 months. With the Bitcoin mining difficulty that keeps on increasing and the price of Bitcoin, which is not very stable, it's highly volatile. I'd expect to make 100% back of my investment in the next about 45 days. So that's another 1.5 months to actually just break even, and then I would actually just start making profits in bitcoins, not in US dollars, remember. But if the price of Bitcoin was to actually go up and then in US dollars, I'd also end up with more profit. So thanks for watching, and that's bye, and until next time.